Hello, 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 hello. Hold on, need to grab a lighter. Lighter. I want to feel lighter. Okay, let's burn some stuff. Let's clear the energy. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Saturn is doing stuff, peoples. Can you feel it? Have you felt it? It is for real happening now. It is for real. Time to get real. Are you ready to get real? Well, whether you're ready or not is irrelevant to Saturn. Saturn is kicking it up a notch. I felt like it came in like a rolling ball, wrecking ball, like Miley Cyrus swinging across. Whee! Yeah, some of us are going wee and some of us are going ah! Yeah. Saturn is doing it. Saturn says enough. I've had enough of this. It's time to make some action. Fiery Aries. Oh yes, action. I've been cleaning all day and packing and moving and selling and this and that. So I spilt water all over this. It's kind of uncomfortable. So let's take that off and get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more chill. Alrighty, right. So yes, please report to me how you guys are handling this Saturn energy. Did you feel it? Did you feel it come in yesterday? Maybe you've been feeling it for the last couple of days. So this is what's happening with Saturn. Saturn is following in the footsteps of what Pluto did last year. Okay, so all the planets are going into new signs. This is huge, people. This is huge. This is not the type of shit that happens every single day, every single year, that all the planets move into a new sign. So last year we had Pluto move in out of Pisces and into Aquarius. And then it was like, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. And went back into retrograde for a period of time. And it was like, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I may or may not want to be in Aquarius energy. Okay, yeah, I'm going to move on ahead. So Pluto kicked it off. It's like the guy at the football with the kicker. I don't know. I don't watch football. He's the kicker, and he's like, the game has begun. Here we go. And then he moved his way back direct again. Okay, so Pluto, beginnings and endings, birth and death, ending of cycles. So Pluto is in its new sign now for the next 20 years, people. 20 years. This is huge. Now Saturn, another big guy up there, is like, all right, I am tired of being in this kind of energy right now. I want to move. I want to create change. I want to hit you upside the head with the fry pan, kick you in the butt, and make action happen. So this is very, very exciting. Okay, very exciting. So Saturn is following in the exact same pattern that Pluto did. It's going to move forward. And so for the next couple of months, you're going to feel pressure. You're going to feel like, I got to make choices. I got to feel like, no, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to make some change. It's asking you to get real with yourself. Okay. And then it's going to do the exact same thing that Pluto did. It's going to go back into retrograde for a good few months. And it's going to be like, I don't know if I want to go into Aries energy. I'm not entirely sure about this. I think I want to think some things out a little bit longer. I'm not, this feels awkward and uncomfortable. And then boom, it's going to go direct again. And that is in the beginning of 2026. So we're moving forward, and then we're going to take a couple steps back, and then we're going to move forward again. So Saturn is kicking things up, and it's asking us to really take stock. Take a long, hard look at things. And if it's not in alignment, it ain't gonna work. It's like all of a sudden turning up the heat on the pan, and we've gone from just like a slight little saute to all of a sudden it's starting to burn. You're starting to feel the burn. Are you starting to feel the burn? I'm certainly starting to feel the burn. Saturn has not been gentle. It's like getting bitch slapped from the universe. You know, in the movies back in the day when like a woman in the 40s would have enough, she wouldn't be able to get away with this now. And she'd walk up to somebody and she'd be like, I said, don't do that. You know, like, yeah, that's like Saturn. Saturn's like, I've had enough. You know, can you imagine somebody actually doing that in this day and age? What is it we've had enough of? I diggity dig it. We got some snake energy coming in. We got the alchemist. We've got kundalini energy. We got heart energy. Look at this. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly, look at this. It's like a balancing act. It is a balancing act. I love, so we've got lots of imagery in this. So much imagery. Let's look. We got a pentagram. We've got a 5-sided star that's coming in. And it looks almost like, you know, let's put things back into balance. The way that I've got the whole world in my hand here, balancing up. And as this kundalini energy is making its way up to balancing and bringing heart chakra into balance. So we still have some shadow elements happening in the heart chakra, and we're bringing those two elements into balance. So maybe it's a little bit a balance of like divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Maybe it's a balancing of your own shadow and your own light energies. Maybe all of this. So Kundalini is working its way up to clear out anything that's no longer in alignment. Over here, we've got a key, right? I like this because alchemy is in it. It's a process of unlocking the secrets that we hold within us. It is releasing that's what's hidden in behind those doors. And so, yes, this energy is unlocking the stuff that we may not want to see, the shadowy stuff that the truths about ourselves that we may not, maybe some old patterns, maybe some communication, maybe some boundaries is what's been coming up for me lately. Negotiations, conversations. We also have this beautiful kind of like stamp implying, you know, travel. Alchemizing is a process of traveling. It's a travel. It's the hero's journey, and that journey goes within, right? So that's sometimes in our mind's eye we can visualize, oh my God, I'm really in the muck right now. And it's so dark and dismal, and the journey continues. You won't be stuck there for long, and then you're into like a mountainous range, and it's ice and it's cold, and it's like, oh, I'm so run down. I'm so thirsty. I'm so this. So imagine your own journey and what energies are you currently in on your own journey? You know, are you, that's why I love the movie The Lord of the Rings, because there's so much amazing imagery in regards to location, as well as the challenges and the challengers. So much archetypical energy in that book, movie. Same with Star Wars. Some people really resonate with Star Wars. I'm a Lord of the Rings person. And this deck is the Archeo deck. So what we're being asked of right now, first and foremost, is to alchemize the old, transcend the old, release the old, and alchemize it into something new. So that means being true with ourselves so that we can grow. And I love it. We've got all this growth happening, and it's 3. Okay, I love the number 3, very sacred number, because that when we grow, when we are in balance with the divine. So we are using our masculine energy to make action. What do I need to do to make myself get where I want to get? So first, our feminine goes, I have a vision. I would like to move. And then the masculine says, okay, it's time to get busy. Let's start clearing the decks and making moves. And then ultimately, spirit is involved. We surrender to spirit. Well, where are we moving to, spirit? I don't know. Spirit's going to let us know. So the power of 3 is when we are balancing masculine, feminine, and surrendering to the divine. So a triangle is the geometry, that's sacred geometry that's associated with that. So I love this card to kick us off. Anything else? We've got a date in here, 1828. Okay, so there's some numbers for you. We also have a reference of a location. It says south. Maybe I'm moving south. That is definitely on the cards. So it is. And we have some old script. Old script coming in. I wish I could read what it said. I think it's somebody's name. McDean Rochester. Yes. So connecting with, this is kind of telling me, the script is kind of talking to me about, connecting to our ancestral lines. So maybe what we're alchemizing in this present moment in time isn't just our stuff. It is also the ancestry that's been passed on from generation to generation to generation. So our moms used to do a certain thing, and so we say, no, I'm the cycle breaker. I'm not going to do it like that with my kids. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. And then your kids go have kids, and they're doing it differently because you've broken the cycle. So alchemizing old patterns, clearing out old things, opening the doors to the darkness, and a lot of balance. I think that's a good starting place. So it is. I dog diggity dog it. Okay, next up, let's hop into the Chakra Insights Oracle and see what's being activated in our chakra centers right now. I can tell you a lot of root chakra has been clearing in the last week. And now we are moving into, I think, some throat chakra stuff is opening up for us at the present moment in time. But let's see what the cards have to say. It's all well and good for me to tell you what energetically I'm picking up on, but lots of light language coming in as of late. There we go. Ooh, I dig it. We got some lioness energy, which is good for Aries energy. We got this lion-y energy. We got two that came out, both in solar plexus, yellow. We have card number 20, card number 19, and card number 20. I like that. It's in order. 1920. 1920. We're moving in. So first up, let's get some action going with this lion. I dig it. We've got intuition, knowing, sensing, trust, following the gut instincts. Okay, so as we are getting more interconnected with our gut instincts, immediately what comes up is, how connected are you to your gut instincts? How healthy is your gut? If your gut is healthy, your instincts that are connected to the gut instincts are going to be stronger and more powerful. So if your gut is not healthy and you're still out of balance with having irritable bowel syndrome, stomach aches, nausea, any kinds of issues to do with the stomach, then the message on the physical is to get your gut into great shape. I just did a video the other day on food is medicine. Maybe check that one out. It is a flashback Friday from a long time of yore. And because when our gut is in good health, the brain gut connection is massive. So when we have our spidey sense and we're feeling certain feelings and our gut knows the way, that's what we want to follow. So we need to get our physical gut in good shape so that our intuitiveness, the interconnectedness, is functioning fully. That's where we want to go with that, because intuition is like just knowing things. We don't need to like research everything. We don't need to rely on other people's opinions. We don't need to look to counsel to make decisions for us. We are, hey, something doesn't feel right with my gut in this situation, and even though I don't have more information, I'm going to follow it anyways because the gut knows. Brain gut connection. Tied also in, we move into card number 20, which is responsibility. Ooh, responsibility. Self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. So that's a beautiful card, something sprouting there. So responsibility may be something that we are just learning to step into. And this is an interesting one because responsibility, you're seeing one person holding their future that they're creating. So understanding what's your responsibility and what's others' responsibilities so that we are not enmeshed, overcrowded, is really a necessary part of listening and going with your own soul's growth. So responsibility is something that it sounds like, oh, I need to be more responsible. But the message here could be, I need to be less responsible or more responsible for my own growth. So if I am not standing in my own truth, in my own integrity, and being responsible for me, for my emotions, for my needs, for my wants, for my desires, for everything that I want to grow in my life, if there's any lingering self-sacrificing, martyrdom, people-pleasing, doormat syndrome going on, that's not being responsible to self. So we need to learn to become self-disciplined. Okay, so go back to the gut for a second, is our gut gets healthy. The first lesson in discipline, if you don't think you're a very disciplined person, the best way to cultivate discipline is through food. Because when you are disciplined over your body and what you put into your mouth, that is the ultimate lesson of self-responsibility. So it is. So yes, you will become greater empowered when you know, I control my gut, not my gut controls me. I control what I do with my body, where I put my body, what things I tolerate, what things I don't tolerate. I am in control of that. The universe is in control of almost everything else of what may come in, but I can control my response, where I go, what I tolerate, what I sit with. So we are learning to both listen. This is all solar plexus. So all about power, people. I call my power back. And so that I can grow into and fruit the life that I want to bring in for myself. So nice. Okay, we've got next up self-care on the topic of responsibility. Let's move in to see what kind of self-care we can do. That's too many. Is it? No, it's not. I'm going to take it. Why not? We got card number 55 and 51. The perfect man of old looked after himself first before looking to help others. And that is Chuang Tzu. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Take some time to be outside this evening. Breathe in fresh air and breathe out the stressors of the day. Yeah, gonna do a lot of that. Watch the sunset or reflect on the vastness of the universe as you stargaze. Enjoy Mother Nature and all she has to offer. So I like this because our quote here by Chuang Tzu is reminding us that responsibility, to be fully responsible, means taking care of your truth, standing in your authenticity, taking care of self, so that you're not acting from a place of resentment, of manipulation, of, maybe you don't like the word manipulation, but if I do these nice things for you, won't you do these nice things for me? That's manipulation. Even if you think it's being nice, it's still manipulation. If you're saying, this isn't working, this isn't like energized working, I'm going to have to go take care of me for a little bit, take a back step, and work my way through some of this, okay? Next up, we have people who love themselves don't hurt other people. The more we hate ourselves, the more we want others to suffer. Yeah, this ties into that whole hurt people. Yeah, you know what? Healed people heal people. We all have stuff. We all have trauma. It's impossible to get through this world without trauma. So don't try to tell me you got none, because if you didn't have ancestral trauma, you have generational trauma. If you didn't have generational trauma, maybe you had a birth trauma. If you didn't have a birth trauma, maybe you had some neglect. Maybe you had some this. Maybe you had some of that. So there's all kinds of trauma. It doesn't always look like big T traumas, the big abuses. And if you go through life going, well, I wasn't given what I was, and nobody took care of me, and I'm going to be mean about it, then yes, hurt people. And then you're a dick. That's how that works. Traumatized people can traumatize people. Again, you need to take responsibility for your part that you play in it, and say, okay, wait a second, I'm going to alchemize, I'm going to break some cycles of the way that I do things, and I want to talk this out, and I want to, figure this a solution to this problem so that I don't become a hurt person that hurt people. How about we become a healed people that heal people? Okay, that's the goal. That's the mission of each and every spiritual warrior, is to go within, face our shadows, and alchemize that so that we can take responsibility for ourselves, for our history, for our future, everything. Reflect on a time that you hurt someone else. What inside of you was out of balance during this time? Have you been able to rebalance those parts? Wow, that one's a good shadow work question for you. Yes, I can take accountability for the fact that I have hurt people without question. And I understand why I did what I did, and I explained why I did what I did. Doesn't mean that the hurt still didn't hurt, and I'm sorry that it hurt, but I did the best that I could, and I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to process through it so that I can rebalance those parts of me that was hurt. Because if we're responding from a place of, I was really hurt, and so I'm taking a back step because of that situation, that could hurt somebody else. And that is true. That is 100% true. But all you can do at the end of the day is take responsibility for you and own it. Yeah, I didn't dig it, what was happening. And so I took a step back. I walked away. I ended a friendship. I lost my temper. I experienced rage. Ownership is so beautiful. It's one of the sexiest thing ever, is to be able to say, yeah, I did that, and I'm sorry. I know that hurt you. I'm really sorry. I lost my shit on my friend while she was here. Didn't mean to. I got loud. I was like, ah! And she's like, whoa, don't yell at me. And I was like, you're right. I shouldn't yell. I lost my temper. There's a lot going on in my life. And so I owned it, and I was like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. We hugged it out. It was all fine. It was all fine. But that's because I was like, I'm sorry. It's amazing what, like, taking accountability and ownership can do when we do make mistakes. It can, like, really heal and sometimes make things even better. It's when we don't take accountability and we make excuses and, you know, we reflect or deflect or project or use any of those types of energies that's... Okay, we're going to go next into the Sea Soul's journey. I get it bend down. I'm feeling a little old today. Little old. Okay, we got allow. Oh, yes. Dear God, please help me allow. Allow what is. What is? What is? That is the question. What is? What is? I am stressed. Okay, I'm going to allow myself to be stressed. What is? What is? I am unknown. I'm going to allow myself to be in the unknown and accept this is where it is. Allow whatever it is to be is. Somebody said to me on one of my posts that I made on Facebook recently, why don't you try to be a little bit more excited? And I said, I'm not going to try to be anything. I'm going to be what I am. I'm going to allow myself to be in fear right now. I'm going to allow myself to feel angry right now. I'm going to allow myself to feel frustrated. What's to you? Why do I have to try to be something other than what I am? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. If it makes you more comfortable because you think that it's high vibe only, good luck to you. You go try to do whatever. I'm not going to try to do anything. I'm going to just be. I'm going to be whatever comes. I'm just going to allow whatever to come comes. Oh, I'm crying now. I'm purging. Okay, I'm going to allow it. I'm having like a test from the universe. Saturn's kicking it up a notch, trying to get me to move. I'm going to allow. I'm going to allow. I'm going to allow it. I'm going to see that something's not going my way. I'm going to see it for what it is. And I'm going to allow myself to stand in my own power and take responsibility and say, oh, I see what this is. So I'm going to communicate clearly and allow myself to have my needs met, allow myself to express myself. I'm going to just allow. So I want you to allow too. And while we're allowing, we are going to, may you soften into what is. What is? That's the question. What is? It doesn't mean what do you wish it was. What do you think it could be like? It's what is. Okay? Allow what is. Good, bad, wet, snotty, scary. Allow. Soften into it. Allow. This is what I don't know why people think that we're supposed to be, only in one of these energies and be just high vibes only, or just be happy, or just be this. No, our human experience, God said, Spirit said, the universe said, I want you to go down and experience what it is to be human. The message wasn't, I want you to go down and experience what it is to be a happy human, period. Nope. It was to be human, to be happy, to be sad, to be flawed, to be talented, to be good, to be bad, to be. So whatever it is that's coming in with this huge wave of energy, this flow. Okay, so sometimes flow and going with the flow is really fast as it knocks you over a waterfall. And you may not want to be on a, personal sup. What are they? The paddle boards. I wouldn't want to be paddle boarding over that. A kayak, maybe. So sometimes the flow is fast and we just have to allow ourselves to be taken. I have no idea what's is happening? Ah! Like, I can imagine whitewater rafting. I've done that once. I would love to do more whitewater rafting. That sounds like super cool. I would love to do more whitewater rafting. That would be fun. To whitewater raft over that, you know, you have the right equipment, then allowing is much easier. When you don't have the right equipment, it can be like a terrifying experience. So the right equipment might be, you know, making sure that you have support, like me, making sure that you have friends, making sure that you have a journal that you can write in. So the right tools make allowing a little bit easier. Will be easier. Okie dokie. Let us hop next into the work. Work your life. Work your life, girl. Work it. It's reminding me of like a house music. When I was like 15, house music was a thing. Do you guys remember house music? And I'd go out dancing and there was a song that was like, work. Gotta work it to the bone, boom, 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 work it to the bone. Like, I don't know, but there we go. We're working it to the bone right now, getting shit done. Work. That's the song of the day. Work it to the bone. I don't know who made that song, but I can remember myself on a dance floor dancing, alchemizing all the energy without even realizing what I was doing. So yes. Work it to the bone is our song of the day. Warrior! We've got Warrior Woman coming up. Have you answered your deepest calling? Check out this. I love her. I love her. She is standing. She is ready. She is going to work it to the bone. Yeah, she's not some little, I can't do anything for myself. No, she's like, I am warrior. Hear me roar. Another good song. I have a couple of songs that's all about warrior. I love the female warrior energy. Why is it that the feminine is always depicted as being a little bit needy? No, needy. No, very self-sufficient. Self-love. Look at the energy all around her, all this pink light. We've got some it looks like peonies coming in underneath her here. She is standing in front of her castle and she's like, yeah, I got this. I'm connected to the spirit world. I am armored up. There's no more messing with me. I can be the feminine, soft and gentle and loving and kind and the nurturing. Listen, I got that abundance just oozing out of me. But I also can be in my masculine in balance and like take care of business. Girls be doing it for themselves is what they've been doing. Yeah, I love this. It's like I really get the vibe of like a female Michael, which is funny because my middle name is actually Michelle. I've resonated with Archangel Michael throughout my life, and this is like the feminine version of Michael as far as I'm concerned. So yes, we call on Michael's energy and embody Michael's energy when we stand in our ability to protect ourselves, to defend ourselves, to defend our castle, to like stand in truth, to speak from a place of truth. I love it. I love her. I love her. She's got her eye on the prize. There's no messing with this one. Nah. Alrighty, right. Let's hop next into the Starseed Oracle and see what messages are coming in there. There we go. Look at that. Jumped out. Trust. Okay, that's the second time we've got trust coming up. We had trust with our gut instincts. And this is a slightly different version of it, but trust again is the message. Trust in the timing. Trust the timing. Man, oh man. Divine time is like so slow. It's like crazy slow. And then when it says it's time to go, like when Saturn moves direct and things start happening, it might feel like, whoa, I went from 0 to 100 in 60 seconds. It's happening all like this now. So trust the timing. Everything is going to come in as it is meant to, in the right time, in the right place, in the right way. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Oh, that's a really important message for anyone that might feel panicked. Like, oh my God, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. I'm this age and I haven't reached my full potential yet. Yes, no. Jessica and I have been talking time and time again about 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. 3 is the magic number. 3 years. Trust the timing. In 3 years' time, everything is going to look a whole lot different. A whole lot. And that's because everything's leading us up right now to like this divine time. We're Pluto kicked it off. And now we've got like Saturn, which is like the running back. I don't know my football lingo, man. We got stuff happening, and it's all divinely timed for us. Everything is spread out. I like in this card, if we look at it really close, you can see here all the little star seeds. There's one way in the distance. They're holding their space. They're not beside each other. They're not. We're all spread out for a reason, holding the grid, holding the light, holding the space. So it may not be right now that everything is going to, all the answers are going to come and the man's going to show up. That would be great. I'm listening at the doorbell. He hasn't arrived yet. All of these things that we want are going to happen in divine time. No matter how much we would like to micromanage it, no matter how much we would like this to maybe look different, we have to allow what is to be is and stand in readiness, trusting our gut instincts, taking responsibility for ourselves, looking after ourselves first. I love it. I love it. This is very throat chakra-esque. Authenticity, standing in truth. I love truth. Truth is very sexy. It is very sexy. Even when it's not pleasant, I'd still rather be told the truth. I really would. I would rather somebody just say to me, hey, listen, you're old and weird and you're not for me. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, great. I'm not going to disagree with you because, well, it's truth. And if you're not for me, I'm not for you. And that's fine. Peace out. Adios. Way better than somebody saying, I love you, when they don't. Yeah. Nah, never do that again. Thanks. Thanks, but no. Thanks, but no. I am now warrior woman. That's a hard no. Hard no. Why? Because I learned to love myself, just like card number 55. People who love themselves don't hurt other people. The more we hate ourselves, the more we want others to suffer. So what does that have to say about kind of like narcissistic energy? You know, those people really sit in self-loathing for them to go out in the world and like be like nasty, try to destroy people, try to mess with their heads. That all comes from like a lot of self-hatred. To overcome, you first have to climb. 37. Oh, I love it. It's like the path of ascension leading us into the light, which kind of has a little bit of a birth canal vibe. And listen, okay, listen, Linda. Listen, Spirit, I ain't doing no reincarnation again. So this time I go to the light because I'm overcoming all of the karma. Okay, just so you know. Just so you know. Heading to the light. This kind of has a little bit of a reincarnation vibe. So maybe what we're reincarnating is who we are in this life as we're still alive. We're alchemizing. We're rebirthing ourselves in the now, in the here, without like having to like reset, restart. I like it. Okay, this is my last deck. So if anybody has any requests for a card to be pulled for them, please put it into the messages now. And I can pull a card for you and let you know. I don't even know. I can't even see how many of us are there. But if you would like a card, this is the time. This is the time. Okay. This last one is our inner child. And we've got two. And I'm going to take them both. Inner child oracle. First, we have 11. Do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. Ooh, I like it. Trust the timing. The timing is nigh. The time is now. Okay, you're in your warrior stance. Saturn is saying now. Now, what do you need to do? What is it that you need to do? Do you need to clean out a room? Do you need to go on the diet? Do you need to quit the addiction? Do you need to leave the relationship? What is it you need to do? Do it now. Go for it. Do it. Do it. You are being supported by the universe. Do it. I like her. She is being raised and illuminating so much love. And I love all these little mushrooms around her. So mushrooms might be a message to somebody. We also have spend time in nature. Go mushroom hunting. I would love to go mushroom hunting. That's something I would enjoy doing. Spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. My favorite place. Look at that. That's very mountainous. Gives me the vibe of the Rockies. Kind of has a Vancouver-esque vibe to it. I like it. Go spend time in nature. That is card number 34. 34. Alrighty, right. So to recap, Saturn has come in to like us to make change. We've got snake energy. We are in the year of the snake. We've got snake energy helping us grow into balance and integrate our shadow so that we are whole and loving ourselves from wholeness. We are getting healthier in our physical body, primarily around food, so that we have a better ability to trust our gut instincts and follow our gut instincts, therefore taking a greater amount of responsibility for ourselves. We are putting our needs first before we go put. Responsibility works like this. I take care of me, my needs, and this and that, and then I have enough in me to take care. The cup floweth over. I've talked about that on many a thing. The cup, you need to flow it over. People who love themselves don't hurt other people. So learn to love the fuck out of yourself. And if you need help with that, book a one-on-one with me. And let's talk about what things are preventing you from loving yourself. We are going to allow, and there's going to be some heavy duty flow, some whitewater rafting energy through this Saturn stage that we're in for the next few months before it goes retrograde. But it's okay, because we're warriors at this point, and we have learned that we can trust in the timing and therefore be in the now. Be just present. Just allow the presence. And it's one step at a time anyways. You cannot climb a mountain faster than one step at a time. There's actually no other way to climb a mountain than one step at a time. So if you're feeling like, oh my God, you're going through an arduous journey, hey, as long as you took a step, then you're climbing and you're moving yourself closer and closer into the light. Do what you need to do. Okay, no more maybe, yes, pick up the phone, make the list, organize the drawer, do what you need to do. Get it done. It's time to get things done. And balance that getting done, that action-oriented energy with a little bit of time to ground yourselves in nature. I had a request for a card and then it went away. But I saw it, so I'm going to pull one for you anyways. And I'm going to hop in to the language of flowers. So, yes. Let's see what the flower kingdom has to say to ourselves. Let's go there. We have got fuchsia. Fuchsia is coming in to say, hey, be true to your feelings. True feelings. Within you is all you need to know. Within you. You actually have all of the answers inside of you. Trust your feelings. There is fuchsia with the message for you. True feelings. Your feelings are spot on. 100% spot on. And you can trust in those, that they are leading you in the right way. Woot, woot. Anyone else for a card before we sign off today? And I'll give it another minute. If anybody would like to donate to the channel for coffee or tea or anything like that, I'm going to throw my little link, buy me a tea link for you in the chat there. All donations are exceptionally appreciated. There we go. And I'm going to pull one more just for the fun of it, because this one jumped at me here. Divine Animal Oracle. Oh, I guess this one's for you, Jessica. There's the Animal Kingdom wants to talk to you. That's interesting. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Okay, so first message is things might look a little bit messy. And that's okay. I'm going to allow that too. Everything that looks messy. You know when you're cleaning, because I've been doing a lot of cleaning and organizing and doing everything I need to do to get my house ready. When there's a phase in cleaning where things look way worse before they look better. When you're organizing, which you would well know about. So yes, it's okay when you're moving into that. Oh, we've got intuition again. So cat energy, I really like this. So we had 19, intuition, knowing, sensing, trust, and now we have cat again, which is intuition. And look at this, 37. So I'm going to show you this here. It's a beautiful card. Very Egyptian vibe to it. I'm going to move that out of here. So very Egyptian vibe. Let's hop into the book for you. I want to know about these cats. Again, 3. Look, 3. 1, 2, 3. Triangle. Triangle. I like it. 3 is the number. 3 years. Oh, which reminds me of a song, one of my favorite songs of all time by Jane's Addiction is called 3 Days. And it's a beautiful song. It's a very long song, but there's another song that people can go listen to. 3 days. 3 days, 3 years, 3. It's all about 3. Use and develop your intuition. Your gut feeling is correct. You are not your mind. Develop your magical skills further. Introduce more play into your life. Ooh, even more. Mythos. The Egyptian goddess Bast is the embodiment of cat energy, a very ancient deity. She was originally a lion goddess, somewhat like Sekhmet, but her leonine nature diminished in favor of cat energy. A very ancient goddess, Bast, is featured in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Statues of Bast usually depict either a woman with a cat's head, or a regal, beautiful formed cat with royal symbology, and sometimes a lion mask signifying a hidden, fierce nature. Bast offered protection to her worshippers in everyday life rather than in battle. This was Sekhmet's role, and she was the goddess who helped bring messages and guidance through intuition. Bast also demonstrated a loving, playful energy. The historian Herodotus traveled to Egypt in the 5th century BC and told of his experiences at the festival of Bast at the riverside town of Butaris. He spoke of people traveling down by river by small boat and playing and jesting with people on the shores as they passed. Once they reached the temple, they made a festival and great sacrifice where more wine is drunk at the feast than the whole year. Sounds like a lot of fun. Although I don't drink wine anymore. In ancient Egypt, domestic cats were very much part of the city and family life in time when plague and disease could not be easily halted and could easily spread. The services of a fine feline hunter were appreciated, and cats became symbols of protection. It's like protection. Yes, this feminine energy coming in again. Protection. Interesting card for you. Protection and royalty, and we're even mummified as companions and protectors of the dead in the afterlife. I like that. I think the message there is it's balancing protection and play. What do we have going on? Ziggy asked you to pull a card for him. Okay, Ziggy. I'm going into the dark mirror deck, Ziggy. Are you ready to go dark? You ready to play in the shadow? Let's see what the shadow has to say. I dig it. We're not afraid to go into the dark. That's how we integrate. That's how we alchemize. That's how we transmute. So this is the Dark Mirror Oracle. There we go. Got two coming up. I'll keep them both. First, today for tomorrow is your first card. So what is it that you can work on today that will make tomorrow better? Instead of looking at what I want in tomorrow, focus on what I want in today. You know, every today leads us to tomorrow. So for tomorrow, it's like leading yourself home. We've got two energies coming in. They're like twins energy. 32 is the number up for you. So I'm going to lead my way there. She's been uprooted. Look, her roots have been lifted. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. And higher self, so your own higher self is saying, you know which way to go. This is what you need to work on today, and this is the focus that needs to be, and then that's going to lead me to the tomorrows that I want. And some of the todays that you can be working on is within the temple of your own body. Card number 2. Look at this. She's kind of like... So the energy that I get off of this card is like, it's not like flowing with an abundance of like, it's kind of like a deprivation vibe, like a feeling like I'm depriving myself of things that I want to have. So I don't know if that's like food, or if that's like enjoyment, if that's like pleasure, if that's like bright and light and cheerful. If you're sitting in the shadow and going, oh, I don't want this, then that's not transmuting through the energy. We need to introduce more ways, cultivate bliss. What are ways that you can today bring more color into your life? Like, I'm thinking of Mexico right now because like Mexico is the most brightly colored place ever. So it could be as simple as like wearing more colorful clothing or eating more colorful foods, or ways to bring more color into your life, more laughter into your life. Go to a comedy show, check out something that's gonna be, frivolous and fun, so that you're not in an energy of, I'm depriving myself of having any joy. I wanted to bring some more joy in, especially to my body. What are ways that I can treat my body in a more loving, joyful way? Can I go get a massage? Like maybe that's not something you do. So do it. Try it. See if maybe you like it. Maybe take up like a sport. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe take up, art. Maybe you'll like it, doing something different. Try doing things that you've never done before, because, well, maybe you'll like it. And that's how we cultivate more of a feeling of abundance as opposed to deprivation. So this is like, oh, I don't have anything good going on. So find ways that you can treat your body good. Maybe it's just simply like a nice bubble bath. Men are allowed to do that stuff too. It's not just for women. Men can do a little bit of self-indulgence. So what are scents your body likes to smell? Have a nice bubble bath with some like aromatherapies in it. Treat yourself to a massage. Go feel it. It feels fantastic. I don't know if that's something that you do, but you might actually really enjoy it. It might feel fantastic. Yes, bring in some more color, into your wardrobe. Put on some red, put on some orange, put on some things that are going to bring a little bit more color. Because look, it's just devoid of color. She's just like, no, your body is a temple. Love it. Love it. Love it today, so that tomorrow it's even more vibrant. It's even more amazing, like take on juicing. That's my newest thing, is like juicing my vegetables. I absolutely love my juicer. So today I'm giving myself the opposite of deprivation. I'm giving myself all these yummy, delicious nutrients. So tomorrow I'll have even more energy. So what can you do today to bring in more color, more pleasure, more joy for your body? For your body. Focus on your body, not your mind. Okay? It doesn't say, what can I do to distract my mind? No, for your body. What are things? Maybe sailing. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe sailing's your thing. Maybe, I don't know, going and joining a euchre club. Do you play euchre in where you're from? I used to love euchre. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe it's not. But start thinking about things that you could do. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to cook some like Jamaican food. Go take a Jamaican cooking class. Spicy. Spice it up. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know what you'd like to do. Find things that you want to do so that it's good. Hello, Sharon. Would you like a card as well, hun, before I sign off? This will be my last card since she hopped into the group. I'm going to say yes. I hope that resonates with Ziggy. And he finds some colorful ways to bring some joy. Bring in the joy. Bring in the joy. Oh, see, now I'm hearing another hip-hoppy house song. Joy and pain. The sunshine and rain. You remember that song? See, I'm showing my age. Because I listened to all those songs when I was like 15 and 16. Joy and pain. I can't remember who did that song either. See, I don't remember any of that. Okay, so one last card for Sharon here. I'm pulling for you from Shadow and Light Oracle. So we're balanced with shadows and we're lights and we're loving on each other. We're loving ourselves. Yes, because when we love ourselves, we can love others. Here we go. Ooh, appreciation and greed. A little bit of greed. Interesting. Shadow and light energies, some heart chakra stuff coming in, connecting to our vision. What is it that we're wanting? What is it that you're like, there's a vibe of like, are you wanting something you don't have? And if so, can you appreciate what you do have? Because if we're seeing from outside of our stuff, and it doesn't necessarily mean things, it could be people, it could be places, it could be jobs, it could be any number of things that we're like, yeah, but I'm not there yet. But I don't have that yet. But I don't have these things. And it's okay. The message is, because look, it's a very sexy vibe. She's got her eye on something. And she's trying really hard to manifest that in. And the reminder that is coming in is, let's go back. Where was it? Trust the timing. Trust the timing. It may not be your time yet. Trust the timing that whatever is meant for you will come your way, and we need to let go of this, like, I'm going to manifest this in. If it's meant to be, you don't really need to manifest anything in. If it's meant to be, it's all in alignment. And we are learning as we go through this awakening process that it's all about the power of 3. Okay, it's not the power of me. It's the power of 3. The power of me says, if I do the meditation work, and if I do my visualizations, and if I make myself a little board on the wall, and then it's all about me and what I can manifest. And the spiritual awakening is reminding us it's not all about you. It is, in fact, all about what Spirit wants for you. And Spirit wants for you things that you may not be able to see. So while your eye might be on a prize, Spirit might be going, oh, but wait. You haven't seen what's behind door number 3. Remember The Price is Right? You could have what's behind door number 1, and you're like, yeah, I want that. I want it. And then they're like, and then door number 2 is a cruise and a this and a that. And then they leave the third door locked. And they're like, or you could trade it all in for the unknown of door number 3. And that's Spirit. And I'm like, door number 3, door number 3, door number 3, you know? Your eyes may not see fully how big and wonderful what is is meant for you. So if what you're trying to manifest isn't manifesting, something bigger and better is actually coming down the pipeline in divine time. Not your time, divine time. So appreciate that we're like, we're not quite there yet. It's coming. It's coming for me. I don't need to worry about what other people have or don't have, or what I have or what I don't have. The good stuff is coming. It's coming. So that is today's read, folks. I hope you withstand these ups and downs of Saturn doing all of the fun things that Saturn is doing. If you would like to book a private oracle read with me, please reach out. It can be done. I can either do a pre-recording for you, half an hour in length, and put a private link up for you so you can watch it more than once, or we can do it via Zoom, and I can record that for you too. And then you have a recording that you can listen to. So if you would like to book, please send me off an email or DM me through Instagram. Not Instagram. I'm barely on that. Facebook Messenger. Although my links are all somewhere. So send it. Otherwise, if you're wanting to book a more in-depth one-on-one hour-long intuitive counseling session, please feel free to reach out and get that on the books as well. If you haven't already joined the Spiritual Warrior Support Group over on Facebook, please join us over there. We just passed 888. I was like, yes, I am so glad that I got to see that number. We've actually moved into 899 warriors at the work over there. And you can share what you want to share over there. And you can even post anonymously if you are uncomfortable, and that's an option for you. I'm sending everybody my absolute love and my own appreciation and gratitude and thanks that you are out there. And with that all said, peace. In peace, peace, peace.